Hey, Mr. Motorcycle, what you thinking about?
Well, to be honest with you, I was thinking about what it means to be a beginner rider. What about you?
Well, to be honest, I was thinking about sport bikes, Hayabusas, and dank nooners. What about you?
No, that's not what it is.
Well, if it's not that, then what is it?
Well, why don't you just stick around and find out?
Unit heading up to the Code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
The report party. All units go to condition 2.
Hey guys, you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about you. What's going on, guys? It's Try the Cop Guy. Hope you enjoyed my little funny antics right there. Today we're going to go over just some topics. Well, one topic in particular. A beginner rider. And what a beginner rider means to me. And how do I know? Well, guess what? Because I'm a beginner rider. Newsflash, I'm a new rider. So why not learn from a new rider's experience and to learn from me? Stay tuned. Hey, all you crazy guys and gals out there. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And welcome to my channel again. And we are going to discuss today what a beginner motorcyclist is. This ride right here in particular is a part of my ride earlier today. I went to Lee's Landing in Maryland. Check it out. Beautiful place to ride. It's got a lot of scenic places. As with anything, always try to, if you use GPS, take the extra time, take the extra 10-15 minutes, and don't go highways. Go some back roads, a lot of beautiful scenery, a lot of beautiful places to go and see. So this video is going to be about 5 things about being a beginner motorcyclist. So let's start out with a definition. I know, enticing. Definition of a beginner is a person just starting to learn a skill or take part in an activity. Wow, fantastic. I know, big brain stuff, crazy, right? So yeah, so the first things first is you're completely brand new to motorcycling, like me. I just started motorcycling not even a year ago. It's been like August or something like that, last August? Something like, yeah, around there, yeah. So it's almost been a year. I never rode a dirt bike, never rode a street bike. I really didn't ride any bicycles. I've recently started riding bicycles more. Like when I started to want to get into motorcycling, I did start riding my bicycle more, just to get the fundamentals down. And actually, it does help. It does transfer over. Obviously, you know, you don't get the vroom vroom factor, but you get the fun part of at least understanding the dynamics of countersteer and balance. Second thing. There's all different kinds of beginner riders. If it's your first time riding on the street, first time riding a dirt bike, first time a dirt bike rider rides a street bike on the street, the first time a street bike rider rides a dirt bike on the dirt. 2 completely different set of skills, even with the slight similarities. The skills that you learn on the street do transfer over slightly to obviously to the dirt, and likewise with the dirt to the street. But riding a dirt bike and riding a street bike are 2 completely different things altogether. Street bike racing is completely different from dirt bike racing, and likewise both sides, vice versa. So if you, I know I see these comments on different people's channels. They say like, oh well, I rode a dirt bike, so I can just go out there and yeet myself with a Hayabusa, correct? No. There's a huge difference between riding a street bike with 160 horsepower and a dirt bike with 70 horsepower. Yes, a dirt bike is extremely fast and extremely lightweight and is very, very quick. But dirt bikes, you normally don't get over 80 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. And on the dirt, that's extremely fast. If you do full out yeet throttle on a 200 horsepower bike, you are going to realize really quickly that that is completely different than riding a dirt bike fully rung out. And same likewise. Throttle responses normally are a lot different from dirt bikes than they are on sport bikes or street bikes, cruisers. I don't mean just to say street bike. I have a sport bike and I have a dirt bike. But I can be cruisers. It can be adventure bikes. I'm just clumping them all together. Yeah. So there's obviously they're similar. They're same, but not same. If you know what I mean. So number 3, if you've never been to a certain place before, you're a beginner. But you're a beginner in that area. you may not be new to riding, but you don't know the roads, you don't know where the bad parts are, you don't know where the potholes, you don't know if there's a cliff, you don't know if there's any roads closed, ABC 1 2 3. You don't know what to expect. Like I said, any kind of road trips you do, plan stops, plan hydration, plan lots of different things, because you are a beginner to being on that particular place. Like I said, you might have been riding for 30 years, but if you've never been someplace, you want to be able to figure that out. You want to figure out exactly all those types of things because it's going to help you. It's going to relieve anxiety. It's going to relieve stress, and you don't want to be that guy that's lagging behind because you didn't prepare. So, new place, new road. You're a beginner again, all over again. Number 4, everyone was a beginner at some point. I don't understand anyone who could bash anybody for riding. This weekend I went to Lee's Landing and I saw someone dump a bike. He was riding with a passenger. Look, it happens. No, I mean he was older, with looked like his wife in the back, and that's it's very embarrassing. But I'm sure he wasn't a beginner rider. But he made a beginner mistake. So everyone was a beginner rider at some point, so never make fun of anybody. Take your time and learn your craft. You have many years to perfect the art of 2 wheels. As the old saying goes, there are a lot of riders. There are a lot of bold riders. There are also a lot of old riders. But you do not see many bold and old riders. Take your time, Street Rossi. The only person you need to impress is yourself. You don't need to be doing dank neuters at 130 miles an hour down 95 to make anyone impress, because honestly, no one's going to care and everyone's going to think you're an idiot. So don't do stupid stuff like that. And number 5, you're a little afraid of insert thing here. You're a little afraid of dropping the bike. You're a little afraid of yeeting yourself off of a ledge. You're a little afraid of doing a wheelie. You're a little afraid of doing just any particular thing that's on a motorcycle. You want to be able to get to that point in your craft, and I'm not even there yet. I'm definitely still a beginner, that you feel completely fine and completely in control of everything on that motorcycle, no matter any kind of circumstances that comes in front of you. You never want to have any kind of circumstances that comes up and you're like, oh no, what do I do here? And then all of a sudden, too late, and then you get hurt. You break your bike, you hurt, you break a bone, or God forbid you get extremely hurt or get killed. So you gotta be really careful. Everyone's a little afraid. I hear a lot. People are afraid of riding a motorcycle because they're afraid of, I don't know what to do. I'm scared of this, and that's fine. I mean, every single rider. I don't care if they say it or not. They are. They're going to be a little afraid. So everyone was a beginner at one point, and everyone's going to be a little afraid of some things. But the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you train, the better you're going to be. But we should all strive to be beginner riders, no matter what our skill levels are. When we first start, we're always the most super hyper vigilant, looking out for everything. What's that car doing? What's that car doing there? That's a mindset of a beginner when you start, is like hyper vigilance, or what it should be. Very precautious, and you tend to be more precautious or cautious when you're very, very new, because you don't want to go too fast and not be able to brake, or if you don't want to take a corner too hard. ABC, you don't need to take corners hard. If you want to take corners hard, go to the track. No one cares. If just having the mindset being fresh out of like an MSF course, some kind of training course, we learn the right ways of being a good motorcyclist. We should all strive to be good motorcyclists, respect everybody, respect everyone what they ride, respect everyone and their mistakes, and respect everyone in how they handle their business on 2 wheels. There's nothing wrong with being new to a craft you love, no matter what it is. No one's going to make fun of you for starting something and you're not good at it because you just haven't practiced yet. Give yourself time. Perfect your art, and you'll live to be that old rider with a lot of great stories. But as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel as always. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you got something so small from this. If you want me to add anything else to this, let me know. I can maybe add a part 2 or something else. Who knows? But as always, please be safe. Make sure to keep that shiny side up. Give me that wonderful like and subscribe, along with any great feedbacks and comments you guys have. I really, really enjoy. I try to be as responsive as possible. I may make a slip up here and there, but normally within a few hours or something, I can always try to get on there, write you guys and girls back. I love engaging. I love being engaged. I love talking to you guys. I love learning about what you like. I like learning about what you guys ride. And like I said, I like being very engageful with you. It makes me happy. It makes me really enjoy what I do. It makes me enjoy sitting down in my room and having great conversation about motorcycles, because motorcycles is something that I love, and motorcycles is something that I really enjoy doing. But as always, have fun, because fun is the reason we ride. And you guys take care, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.